Hello Libra, and welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you are new here, I am your host LeeApocrypha, and it is a pleasure to meet you. I hope you'll consider joining this little family that we have going on here and turning on the post notifications so you can be notified every time I post new content. As always, information, decks, and disclaimers will be in the description box down below. If you need to or want to have a look, then please do so. If you're returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys. Okay, so let's see what message needs to come through today for Libra. Your first card is the Three of Wands, and this is Brony. Okay. With the Three of Wands, I see that you're trying to plan ahead. You're trying to plan for what it is that you want to build for yourself and how you want to reach it. You're starting to have a different perspective on something. Perhaps something that once seemed like a chore now seems, or you now understand that it has a greater purpose for you. The next card that we have here is the Queen of Wands, the Gorgon. And then we have the Chariot in reverse, number 7. And underneath we have the Emperor in reverse as well. So as I was saying, I feel like there may be something that you have perceived to be a chore or a nuisance, a bother, or something that was once very difficult, and it is becoming easier for you at this moment. You're starting to see things differently. There may have been some information that helped you open up your mind a little bit more. You're becoming more aware, more enlightened, more knowledgeable in a certain topic or area of expertise, something that you're really interested in, something that makes you feel passionate and lights the fire within you. Perhaps something that entices you to challenge your beliefs and do better. It's like you're cooking something up, something's brewing from within you, that you have an idea of where it is that you want to go. With the Queen of Cups, I see that this is, you may be seeing, you may want to share an idea, something that you love, something that you're passionate about. It's like you're seeing the steps that you want to take towards something that you really love. But with the Chariot here in reverse, it's like despite all of this planning and despite all of the work that you have put into something, it's like there's this aspect of within you, or aspect of you, or aspect from within you that is kind of counterintuitive to that. It's like you can envision yourself doing whatever it is that you really want to do with your life, but then there's this aspect of you that is truly holding back. It's like something that is keeping you from moving forward. Perhaps it's something that you want to convey and share with others, but it's kind of hard to. It's like you feel like you may not see eye to eye with someone in particular or within a certain situation. There's something you really want to build for yourself, something that you're really passionate about. But then at the same time, it's like you fear opening up. You fear conveying how you feel. You may be fearing what other people think or how they perceive of you. You may feel like there are false people around you. People who are hiding within them something that they're not communicating. It's like an energy of false intentions or secret intentions. With this 7 here, with the Chariot, I feel like there may be an aspect of something within spirituality, your spiritual purpose, your path. And it doesn't have to mean that you are religious, or it doesn't have to mean that you have that your path is something known as something spiritual. It could be anything. For example, people who are healers don't have to just be Reiki practitioners or tarot readers. Like a healer can be a doctor, a healer can be a teacher, a healer can be anyone who helps others, a counselor, someone who is a beacon for people, a beacon of light for people who feel like they are in the dark. I feel like some of you have this very specific purpose to heal others. It is important to remember that you first have to heal yourself. And again, the 3 of Wands, you want to plan ahead, but then with the Chariot, the 7 in reverse is like, perhaps there are aspects of you that are also, for some of you, avoiding your spiritual path, avoiding the purpose that you feel within you, avoiding whatever it is that brings you that fire, that passion, that joy, that inspiration to do something better for yourself and the people around you. I just saw 808 when I looked up, and 8 is about cycles. So it's like there may be cycles that you keep yourself stuck in, intentionally or unintentionally, that are keeping you from pursuing what it is that you truly want, that keep you in a state of fear based on what other people might think. It's important to quiet the chatter, the naysayers, the doubts that come into your mind, and to view things from a different perspective where you can see things more clearly and clear out the confusion from within you. With the Emperor in reverse, it's like you may be feeling like there's this aspect like you cannot achieve it, like you are not good enough, but you are, Libra. You deserve to be happy. You are powerful within your own right, and you need to put those plans and that desire that you have to achieve this and to pursue something, and to start to allow yourself to do it, to convey how you feel, to be open about what it is that you truly want, and not allow anyone or anything to get in the way of that. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to charms. Let's see. This is the time to lower the volume or to cover your ears, as it can get loud. So this is my charm bowl. And let's see what message comes through. Already a couple charms fell out. Another one. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. So, let's see. We have here, people are waiting for cues from you. Lead them well. This is a little fortune cookie thing. Fortune. What I'm feeling from this is that, again, with that kind of energy that you want to pursue something, you're trying to convey something, but you don't, or you stop yourself. It's like people that you connect with are confused as to what it is that you truly want, because they're seeing this kind of back and forth energy, this wishy-washy energy, like you want it but you don't, and they don't know how to go about the situation, because again, you may be feeling like it has been difficult to convey how you feel about something. The next thing we have here is, if you want a rainbow, you've got to put up with the rain, which is a quote from Dolly Parton. This is like a tea thing. If you want a rainbow, you've got to put up with the rain. What I'm feeling from this also is like, you have big dreams, good. Have big dreams. Dream even bigger. But the important thing is, I just saw 1212, is what are you going to do to get there? How are you planning to get there? And that brings back into perspective the Three of Wands and the Chariot from earlier. You are working on something, on planning something. I saw 1231, and then I saw 33. But you have to be willing to put in the time, the energy, the amount of commitment and work it takes to make whatever it is that you want to come into fruition, to allow it the time and the space to grow and blossom. The next thing we have is, every story has an end, but in life every end is just a new beginning. And that is a quote from Malcolm S. Forbes. So every end is a new beginning. That's making me think of the Death card. Things happen in cycles. Just because something ends doesn't mean that it is a negative thing. It's important to remember, I just saw 1330 and then 1331. It's important to remember how far you have come. Every end is a new beginning. If you want to have a new beginning, you have to put an end to certain things that keep you from achieving that goal. You want to be an entrepreneur, then you have to put an end to laziness, to excuses, to negative thought patterns, to the lies, the bullshit that you tell yourself, like I'm not good enough, I can't do this, whatever it is, those self-limiting beliefs. You have to put an end to that in order to come into the confidence, the belief, the passion, the faith that you know that whatever it is you put your time, your energy, your money, your whatever into, that it will grow over time. We have here 2. The red makes me think of fire and the wand suit, the suit of wands, and this is the 2, so it makes me think of the 2 of wands. You may be dealing with a fire sign, or you may have a lot of fire in your chart. Or perhaps your moon sign. 2 is about partnership, but it is also about decisions. So it's like, it is your decision. It is up to you whether you choose to pursue what it is that you want with faith that you will accomplish it, or to choose to instead come up with all these excuses, whether they're valid or not, regardless, to come up with all these excuses that keep you from pursuing that, or from even trying. You need to have faith and believe that when you try and when you start to create a steady flow, a consistency, a routine, or whatever it is, that it will start to grow and prosper, that it will bring to you new beginnings. Okay, so the next thing we have here is the bottle cap, and this is a ram. So, I mean, thinking about the fire sign and the ram is making me think of Aries. So perhaps you're dealing with an Aries or your moon sign, or perhaps you have heavy Aries placements, and I saw 1616. I'm feeling like there may be some stubbornness. There's also this drive, this passion, this motivation, it's like this stubbornness can be used in a good or a bad way. The stubbornness could be used in a bad way in the sense of, well, I don't have enough. I thought I saw 10:10 on my clock, which is making me think of ends to cycles. But it is up to us to, again, to use our stubbornness to achieve and accomplish what it is that we desire, or to be stubborn to where we keep ourselves from growing, and to understand that we can accomplish and we can do better. The stubbornness of constantly creating negative cycles, or constantly allowing negative self-talk or whatever to keep us stuck. Now here we have this skeleton key and this fang that is filled with white sand. This makes me think of friendship, but it also makes me think that you have the key within you to create change and transformation within yourself, your situations, your circumstances, change and transformation in your life that can bring you grounding and stability, and that can help you grow and learn. You may also be inquiring, wondering, or feeling certain ways about relationships and connections. Things may have been feeling quite difficult and detached, but know that better things are coming. We have here, I grant thee beauty, harmony, and serenity. And this is a little fairy coin with 3 stars. Again, I feel like you want to build something for yourself, some stability. You want to manifest something. You need to make a decision on what it is that you're going to do, how you're going to get there. And it is important for you to follow your intuition, to believe and understand that you are protected. And whenever you don't feel protected, to understand that you are capable of bringing yourself protection, that protective energy. If you need to do a protection ritual or something, a cleansing or whatever, then do that. The next thing we have here is strive for balance. This is another little fortune cookie, fortune strive for balance. Again, that's bringing back the two. It's bringing back about decisions, about what it is that you truly want to create for yourself. With this here, it makes me think of family. It makes me think of friendship. It makes me think of you need to do what it is that you feel passionate about in your heart, what you know is right for you. Dance with yourself. Dance when you feel stressed, you feel happy, you feel angry, you feel whatever. I feel like dance is very important to some of you, or it can help you through some difficult situations that you may be dealing with recently. And the last one that we have here is um, the rubber band, but this is the older rubber band. So this is the one that is kind of like falling apart, and there's kind of like this little tear there. This makes me think of how you feel like you have been struggling to bounce back from certain things that have happened to you. You may be having trust issues. Things may have been quite difficult for you. You may feel like, I'm getting older, I need to start planning better. I need to start creating something for myself. I need to start getting on my career path. I need to start having a spiritual practice. Whatever it is that you feel that you need to start, be sure that it's because you feel that you are ready to start that, not because other people are pressuring you. Like, for example, if you don't want to have kids and you're 30, 40 years old, then you don't have to have kids if you don't want to. You know what I mean? Don't feel because my clock is ticking that you have to do something just because your family wants grandkids, like your parents want grandkids or whatever the case is. You do it because it feels right to you and it feels like it is the right time. But if you feel like, maybe what they're saying it's bringing into perspective why you should consider certain things, then allow yourself to sit with that thought and to ponder upon it more to see if it resonates with you better than your previous perspectives. And we actually have this here that it was on my table, but it kind of fell on my lap, and I just thought to add it to the charm bowl. So this is a wishbone. So there may be something that you have been wishing for and hoping again to bring into perspective, or to manifest for yourself. And this is saying to understand that you have the power within you to manifest whatever it is that you want. I'm also seeing like a fork in the road. It's your decision what you want to do with your life. So that just brings back into awareness everything that we were talking about earlier as well. So now we're going to move on to the chakra charm that comes through for you today. And we have the third eye. The third eye chakra, which brings back into awareness this amethyst here. It's like you've been trying to develop your skills and your talents and whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you feel called to do, and know that you are on the right path and that you are protected, okay? So let's see what letters come through. Take this as it resonates. They may be your initials, someone else's initials. They may be relevant to a job or something significant to you. Okay, so we have J, M, H, X, V, O, D, wow, N, and A. So really fast, I want to address a couple things here that I see. Really, I've been just reading out the letters, but for yours, I'm seeing with the X, there may be something significant with an ex um, that you may be connecting with, or whatever that may be, an ex job, an ex partner, some kind of thing of the past. And then I'm also seeing here with the OD, um, there may have been a situation where someone may have, I'm sorry, trigger warning, but someone may have overdosed, or there may have been something about medication or something of that sort. There may be, things may have been very difficult for you. Perhaps you lost someone that you were really close to. And my condolences if you have. I just saw 2555. Know that if you feel ready to change certain aspects of whatever is going on in your life, that you are ready to do so. And it's understandable if you have fear of letting go of someone or something, but if you feel called to, know that it is the right time for you to start taking the steps necessary to allow that, the time and the space to happen. Okay, Libra? So that is all that I'm seeing for you today. I hope that these messages brought you hope, clarity, and perspective into your situation. I hope you'll consider joining this little family and turning on the post notifications so you can be notified every time I post new content. And thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, Libra.